Here, founder of Tecademics, and welcome to a free training. Today we're going to be talking about e-commerce. Today we're going to be talking about setting up your own store and how people are making money online. We're specifically going to look at some case studies of some students that are actually making money online as well. So we've even got a special guest, at least one guest that I'm aware of right now that's going to come out and is going to share how in the last 10 months he was able to build an e-commerce store, get traffic to it without any products, and be able to generate several in revenues. So it's a very exciting model. So if you are brand new, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through some very, very basic stuff. I'm going to explain to you exactly what we're going to be doing, and then we'll just kind of we'll progressively kind of start getting a little more advanced as we go. So even if you're intermediate or advanced, we will be getting more advanced as we go. So as we start here, I want you to take a couple of notes. The first note I want you to take is of a company called Shopify. This is a company that basically builds e-commerce stores for you. They have templates, they have a marketplace, they have resources. This will allow you to get your own e-commerce store set up. Now, they have their own pricing and stuff like that, but what we did was last week, I actually flew out with a partner to Shopify, with my business partner. We went out to Shopify's headquarters in Canada, and we worked out an amazing deal with them. So for right now, focus on learning. You can always get a store and play around with it, but starting in November, we've got a special deal to be able to help everybody have more success. Not just a special deal on pricing, we have better pricing, but we also have a special deal on a way to be able to ensure that you actually make sales from your store. Because it's pointless to sign up for something like this and just have a fee, right? And that's what we went to Shopify and said, hey, we don't want our members just paying fees. We want our members making money. We want your basic Shopify fee or whatever to come out of your profits, not to come out of your pockets. Right? So we want to get your store profitable. So stay tuned. In November, you're going to be setting up a new store with us at our conference. So stay tuned for that. Very, very, very exciting, you guys. So again, Shopify. Now, Shopify builds stores for you. I think I pulled up a couple example stores. Stores that look like this. Like you could have your own clothing store, your own apparel store. You could have your own equipment store. You could have stores selling anything. You could put up your own logo, put up a background picture if you want. Feature anything that you want, basically have stores. There's just all kinds of stores you can have. You can sell anything you want. You can sell clothing, you can sell accessories, you can sell any product really that you could think of, you can sell it. So just like this, how there are e-commerce stores, that you can sell stuff. You can sell tons of stuff. You can have all of this, professional credit cards accepted. You can have all your social media profiles. You can really kind of do anything that you want to do. You can set up stores like this, for the Christmas holidays. Christmas is coming up. You can set up all kinds of Christmas stuff. There's just so many random stores. I can literally go through hundreds and hundreds. I'm even going to show you right now how to be able to find some stores. So you can just set up so many stores and just start selling stuff. Now, here's the thing. Okay, let's talk about this. This shirt right here. Okay, so let's say this is cool, and you want to have your own store. So let's talk about what it takes. If you wanted your own store like this, you would have to be a graphic designer. You'd have to pay for hosting. You'd have to have all this kind of stuff. No. With Shopify, it's all pretty much done for you. You just upload a graphic, choose one of their templates, and basically choose one of their storefronts, and then you just add products. So design is really kind of taken out of the picture. Now, of course, you can design. Great. Maybe you're branding your company or you're branding you, but maybe you're like, hey, I don't want to spend time doing all this. I just want to make money. So I can. The next part, products. Maybe you're like, I like this, but I don't have this. I don't want to get inventory. I don't want to have this shirt in my garage and have to focus on shipping it and putting it in packages, sending it out, and all this kind of stuff. Well, what's cool about Shopify is that you can actually just you can build a store just like this. It'll look just like this. Put a little logo up here. You'll even just put text, put a couple categories, put a little shopping cart, and they basically build this whole cart for you. All you do is you basically put in a picture or maybe multiple pictures, and you choose what sizes it's available. Unfortunately, this example, if this is only extra small, you put in a little description, they can add it to a cart. Okay, it's very, very, very simple. okay? And when they add it to the cart just like that, you can put in any kind of different type of cart. They add it to the cart, and then they can go check out, okay? So this is all done for you. Checkout.shopify.com. It's all done for you. And look at how clean this is. And this is all done. Like, you don't have to worry about any of this. All of this stuff is done for you. And then I can go here and I can put in my information, and then I can choose my shipping and I can check out. Okay, so since it's all done for you, that's one of the things that makes Shopify very, very easy. There's templates you can choose from. Now, after choosing those templates, you basically put up your store. You need to put products in it. So let's talk about products for a minute. You may not have shirts. You may not have inventory. All you have to do is upload a picture of a product that you're selling, put in a title, a price, and whatever other options you want, but you don't actually have to have this product. So when somebody adds it to the cart and somebody goes and checks out, when a customer buys this product, okay, that's the cool part. You could just have a store that features it, but you don't actually have to ship it to them. You can have somebody else do all of that. There's basically handle all of that shipping and fulfillment for you. So all you have to do is just put the picture up there, put the price up there, and sell it. And then what happens is, like, the money comes to you, and then you turn around and give whatever cut to the person who's going to do the shipping for you. So it's a very, very cool process, you guys. It's people always wonder how we're making money online. Well, this is a very cool process, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some examples of some products that you can have on your store, and then we're going to show you some examples of stores. In fact, actually, let me do that in reverse order. Let me show you a quick little technique on how to be able to find Shopify stores, so you can start doing like I'm doing, just kind of cruising around and looking at what other people are selling and looking at what their templates look like, okay? So all you do is you go to Google. In fact, I'll just do the search from scratch again. Go to Google. Just go straight here to google.com and then do this search, okay? Write this down if you're taking notes. Site, put in the word site, and then put in the word, like, a colon, okay, the 2 dots. Site, colon, myshopify.com. So it just looks like that. Before I press enter, I'll let you write that down. Site, colon, myshopify.com. See there? Site, colon, myshopify.com. Okay. Now, when you hit enter, it brings up 12 million results, okay? So these are a bunch of sites. So go past, first things, these are ads. These first ones, this block of, like, the pink kind of background there, these are ads. So don't worry about that, okay? But now look at all these sites. You know, here's Sibilia Jewelry, beautiful jewelry made by hand. Jamie Kennedy Kitchens, you know, Inetra Store, Ninja Apparel, but by stylish men's fashion inspired by Japan. Now, this doesn't mean any of this stuff is good. Who knows what the stores look like? But what you could do is you could just start going through here, okay? And look, even celebrities are selling on Shopify, okay? So you can go through here and you can start getting ideas. Like, let's look at some of these just randomly. I have not even seen the search, but let's look at this one and let's just see what it looks like, okay? This is a Shopify store. So you basically see how much customization you have. You can put your logo here, choose a template, choose what categories of stuff you want to sell, and you can put, like, a big block kind of a banner there. It's really easy. You don't even really need to know code or anything. And these people are selling jewelry, okay? So, and again, this jewelry doesn't even have to be yours. So maybe if you want to make money, like, let's just talk about making money 101. If you have a shopping cart online where someone can spend money, that is the first necessity to being able to make money online. For people to make money online, you need somewhere where someone can spend money online. So in this case, you can set up your own store. You can have a product, a basic product, a little white background with basic in here, and then a price. They're selling this for $95. Now, this doesn't mean people will buy it, but it at least means someone could. Someone could go here, add to cart, and then boom, just like that, just added, you know? And here's a site I've never even been to, and then keep shopping. So they have rings, bracelets, all kinds of stuff. Look at all this kind of cool stuff they can sell. So, and look, bracelets starting at 75, earrings starting 58, necklaces starting. So you can really your own site, okay? This is an example. And remember, that's just the first one that I clicked on. Let's go back and let's just click on the second one and see. Jamie Kennedy Kitchens, okay? Here's another example, background picture. Some categories up here. You see how much creativity you can have to choosing any kind of template you like. So look, they're selling cookbooks. Just like this, they're selling cookbooks. And this is a celebrity chef, so they're selling their own stuff. There you go. There's, like, look at the diversity for what you can do here. Netra, whatever store, vision testing. So they have these devices. Now these people have their own stuff. Now, again, if you have your own products, you could do it like this. But what's cool is you don't even have to have your own products. Okay, so you see what I'm saying? You just go through, you do a site : myshopify.com, Ninja Apparel. It's kind of cool. And they got all of this stuff. Okay, just like this. Look at all this kind of cool, like, whatever they call it, like Ninja Apparel, just kind of cool outfits. That kind of like have this longer style, whatever it is. So, this just kind of, they got this like cool shop. You can make your shops look like this. Now, if you had a shop like that was selling these products, it would be really cool. It would be really cool. You can make money. But here's the best part, even as a beginner. You don't have to have a bunch of design skills. All you really have to do is find products that people will buy, and you can feature products from other sites. Okay? Now, before we go and show you exactly how to find products, let me show you one more way to search. Okay, remember I showed you site : myshopify.com. Well, you can also do you can put in another word. Okay, like I don't know the word pet. Okay, 186,000. So you do myshopify.com space pet, and now it'll show you a bunch of pet sites on Shopify. So here's one selling premium pet food. Here's one selling natural pet food, Nava Pets, Pet Essences, For Your Pet, Dino Pet. See all this stuff? You can basically find a bunch of sites that all have to do with pets, or maybe dogs. Okay, there's 244,000 sites all about dogs. Okay, natural dog foods, Glad Dogs Nation, stuffed toys, dehydrated dog food, CBD for dogs, fresh baked dog foods, all kinds of stuff. Okay, you can sell really anything that you want. Now, you can even get really specific, like cat socks or something. I don't know. 19,000 sites selling cat socks. Okay, that's how specific you can get. So once you understand this search term, you can go in here, and before you start your own Shopify store, it's important, kind of do some research and see what people are selling. Like, let's just look at some of these just out of curiosity. And that doesn't mean all these sites are going to work. Some of them might look good, some of them might not. But look at this, a whole entire site just called www.ilovecatsocks. Now, it's important to understand this search result pulled up the Shopify site, but that didn't matter because even though they had their own domain name, it still pulled it up. So it's a really good search phrase. Now, ilovecatsocks.com. This is a great way to be able to research and say, okay, what are people selling? They're selling all kinds of cat-related stuff, right? Cat decals, all kinds of stuff. They're selling cat jewelry, just all kinds of stuff, And it's not just cat stuff. Look, horses. They got a category all for horses. So they're basically just selling a ton of stuff. They're selling anything that they can. Cats, dogs, horses, whatever. So let's look at some of their top sellers or whatever it might be. So and they're targeting cat lovers. You might think, really, is there really a market for this? Yes, there is. Look at this. 3D printed cat ankle socks. Okay. These little ankle socks are very, very popular. They got the grumpy cat on there. They got this other cat. And you look at this, look at all these styles, 15 designs to choose from. So that's exactly what they're doing. They're selling. And look, they got hurry, only 9 left in stock. So look at how cool the site is. Now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to, just for a minute, imagine that this was your site, okay? A basic little logo. You got the, the categories, you got the products. People can buy it just like that. Add to cart, and they can choose what style they want. I want the grumpy cat with the purple socks, whatever. And they can choose what size they are, price, and they can check out. Or they can add another item. They can choose, I also want that one. And just like that, they just double their order and then check out. Okay, so just like that, they can go. Now they're in the shopping cart, and they can literally go in and start purchasing. Okay, continue shopping or proceed to checkout. Or check out using PayPal. Imagine that this is your site. Okay, and remember this checkout system, just like this. Imagine this is your site. Someone just that easily can come on and could buy cat socks, just like this, for $28. Okay, so literally, this cat socks didn't ship. Now, here is where it starts to get exciting. It doesn't matter what your product is. Watch this. These cat socks, you don't actually have to have these. Okay, there's another site. There's other sites out there. I'm going to show you one. This site is called AliExpress. Okay, it's one of many sites out there. It's a site called AliExpress. You may have heard of Alibaba. This is AliExpress. And watch this. Let's just go in here and let's type in cat socks. And look at this. This site has products that you can feature on your site. So if you had a site all about cat socks or whatever it is, look at all this stuff. You can have all of this on your store. Okay, you can feature, you may not want to feature all of it. I'll explain more. But like, you look at this. This has 346 feedback reviews, 5 stars. This has 946 5-star feedback review. So this one is reviewed really well. Let's take a look at this just so you understand the power here. Okay, here's a pair of cat socks, and you might think this is really silly, but there's people out there that are pet lovers, that own cats, that love their cats, and they love stuff like this. So first things first, look at all these different pictures, the different styles of cat socks. Okay, so look at this, 8 styles, all this kind of stuff. Look, 92 cents. So, and look how many pieces are available. 47,955 pieces are available. Okay, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool how it all goes. Now, there's different types of shipping, and we're going to talk a little bit about that. There's different types of shipping. These products are coming from like Singapore or China or wherever they're being made, and you'll notice the delivery time takes a long time. So there's ways to be able to do this a little bit better, and we're going to kind of talk to you about that a little bit in today's training. We're going to talk to you about how to find a cool product to feature on your site. You can take all these pictures and you can feature them on your site. When someone buys the product from you, then you buy the product here. So $10, and look, you're only paying $1. So you're able to make the difference. You're able to make the spread, but you're going to want it shipped faster than 40 days. It's going to be too long. So what you're going to do is you're going to get on here and you're going to learn about finding different products. Okay, how about this one? The holidays are coming up, right? So look at this one, like different types of socks, just cool stuff. These are Korean kawaii animal wool socks, really kind of cool wool socks. $2.70 a pair. They cost a little bit more. 20 to 39 days shipping. But look at this right here. 12 to 20 days shipping. Look at this. E-packet. This allows this, if I want to put this product on my store, I can get this shipped in like 2 weeks. And my shipping cost is $1.58. So I want you to understand this. I want you to just try to follow along for a second. Remember, $1.58. Okay? So my price is $2.70 plus $1.58. So let's pull up a calculator. $2.70, okay, plus $1.58. Okay? That's $4.28. So if I want to buy a pair of socks and have it shipped to a customer, it's going to cost me $4.28. Okay? If I wanted to buy these socks and ship them to a customer, it's $4.28. Now, what does that mean? That means that if I want to sell it on my store, okay, if I want to put it in here, all I got to do is charge more than $4 and whatever else, I forget the pennies amount, or let's just say more than $5. So I can sell it for $12.95, and my cost might only be $5 out the door with shipping. Okay, so I can sell it for $12.95 and offer free shipping. I can come here and say, hey, free shipping, $12.95, free shipping, and I still make money. You make the difference. So $13 minus $5 is $8. So I'm making $8 profit when somebody buys this. If my cost is only $5 and that includes shipping, that's crazy, right? That's what we're doing. That's kind of cool how you can do this. So you just kind of go through and you can look at, this is cat socks. We're just being silly now. There's so many things that you can do. Okay, there's lots and lots and lots of ideas. Now, you can start a store in any kind of niche. For example, you might want to get into the survival niche. Okay, so let's go and let's kind of take a look at some of this. Let's go back to, instead of cat socks, let's type in survival. 56,000 sites listed here, all about selling survival stuff. So let's look at some of these. Survival straps. Okay, survival straps. Here's a company that is offering all kinds of these survival straps. Okay, what are these survival straps, right? What are these? And you can kind of look at them. But you can go in and you can look at them. Shark Jaw Survival Bracelet, okay? You can kind of start to look at the pictures, new products. You can kind of see a little bit more about what these are, how they work and stuff like that. But let's basically look at this, right? Contains up to 15 inches, or maybe 15 feet, sorry, of super strong, authentic, 550 test military spec paracord. Now, paracord, this is like, paracord is like almost like a rope. Okay, so this bracelet can kind of turn into a rope. So it's like a survival bracelet, right? if you use it in an emergency, we'll replace it for free in exchange for your story and the rights to publish it. Look at that. That's even powerful, people. And it kind of shows, it kind of explains it. A video here kind of explains it. We'll put this down. This person comes out and just kind of explains how this works. Shows what it does right there. Shows the different styles and stuff like that. Shows all the different styles and what it can do. So this person over here is showing all about it. So they're selling these survival bracelets. Well, if we go over here and type in survival bracelet, look at all these different types of survival bracelets we can sell. Okay, that's what makes this thing cool. Like, look at all these different types of survival bracelets. Okay, there's just tons of different kinds. Okay, so you can start kind of seeing, you can set up your own store selling this stuff, and you don't have to remember, if it's on here, that means somebody else is already giving you it like wholesale. You can shop on here of all these products and you can get it wholesale, which means you can turn around and flip it. Okay, so let's like look at one of these. Let's just look at this one here. Okay, so what do we got here? We got outdoor camping, hiking, survival bracelet kits, paracord, wristbands, emergency rope gear, whistle, flint, fire starter, scraper. Look at all the stuff it does. This thing can start a fire. It's got a fire starter scraper, so it can start a fire. It's got a whistle, so you can blow a whistle. It's got all kinds of stuff. Like it's got, let's see what else. Got a little fire. See a little zoomed in thing right there. Got a little fire starter flint. It's got a whistle you can blow on the side. It's got different colors. It's got the rope, the paracord rope. So it's pretty cool. And it shows all this kind of stuff about it, right? Well, literally, you can come in here and you can see, okay, 50 cents to be able to, you could buy these for 50 cents a piece. So your cost can be like as little as 50 cents. Now, you go in here and you see e-packet is available. Now look at this. 2 to 3 weeks, literally about 2 weeks, $2.63 is your cost for shipping. So that's roughly a little over $3 is your cost on this, $3. So there's a couple of things that you can do. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up a notepad to kind of show you, okay? We're gonna take this as an example, okay? So we're gonna take this paracord, we're gonna call it paracord, we're just gonna call it survival bracelet, and the cost is 50 cents, and the shipping is $2.63. So let's give an example, okay? Let's go here into a notepad and let's just start writing down. Example. Okay, and let me zoom this in actually so you can read it better. Okay, example. You create your own store in the survival niche. You focus on related niches such as, like, what are all the niches like? Actually, we'll put bullet points. Just so you can kind of see. Let's do camping, hiking, anything where somebody might need. You got to think of where would somebody be where they might want a bracelet, right? Maybe fishing. They might want one of those bracelets while they're fishing, hiking, camping. Maybe people that are into guns. They're out in the wilderness. So let's set of guns to make that hunting. Okay, so like you start, and then anybody who's already into survival. So you start realizing, like, my target audience, if I wanted to sell these, are people that are interested in camping, hiking, fishing, hunting, interested in survival. Okay, so now we find products to put in our store, such as, okay, and now we just start finding products. Okay, so it's such as survival bracelets. Okay, now these survival bracelets, if you remember, we go back and look at the cost here. Cost is 50 cents a piece, and the shipping is $2.63. Now, it's going to vary based on where they are, obviously, in the world, but 2.63, right? So watch this. So, 50 cents each, $2.63 shipping. That means that your total right here, your out the door cost is going to be $3.13. Total cost to you. Now, how much can you, all right, so let's just give you 2 options to sell it. 2 options of how to sell this product. Okay, option 1, give it away free, just pay shipping. Okay, and option number 2, sell it at a profit. Okay, so an example. So let's go through each one of these. Give it away free, just pay shipping. So maybe what you do is you say free plus $9.95 shipping and handling. Okay, what this means is that now you've got $9.95. It's how much you're collecting. So somebody's going to go to your store, okay? They're going to go here. They're going to go to your store. They're going to buy it. They're going to add it to the cart, okay? They're going to go through whatever it is. They're going to add it to they're going to go and add it to the cart. And then once they add it to the cart here and they go to checkout, their cost, see, this person's selling this for $25. That gives you an example of how powerful this is, okay? So literally, you can either charge them for shipping or not. So what it would say is it would say like total 0 because you're giving away free, and then shipping would be $9.95. So they go here and it's $9.95. Now they don't, even though it's free, they don't mind paying shipping because it's got to get to them, right? So that's the whole entire point. Free plus $9.95 shipping and handling. Now let's do some basic math, okay? Let's do $9.95 minus $3.13. That's going to be $6.81. Okay, so you keep the difference, which equals $6.81. Okay, so really 82 cents. If you really want to get to it, but so there you go. Okay, you keep the difference. So what that means is that literally this is your margin that you have to work with. You can give it away for free and just charge $9.95 shipping and handling, and you can make $6.82. Now, if you run, or let's just say out of $6.82, you might have paid ads on Facebook. Let's say it costs, $3 in ads per customer. Okay, let's say it costs $3 in ads per customer. So your profit after ads equals $3.82. Okay, that's your actual profit. So what this means is, let's look at this. You're giving it away for free, but you're charging roughly $10, okay, for shipping. But that money's coming to you. They're not paying that to like UPS or FedEx or anything. They're giving you this money for you to cover shipping for them. So what you do is you take this $9.95, and where does all your money go? Let's see the split. Okay, so out of this $9.95, let's see the split. So you've got 50 cents is going to product. So 50 cents goes to the product. $2.63 goes to shipping. $3 goes to Facebook ads. Okay, roughly. I mean, that's going to be different. $3 goes to Facebook ads, and then your spread. So let's see what your spread is. Your spread right there is $3.82. $3.82 you keep. Okay, so when you sell a product like that, 50 cents goes to product, $2.63 goes to shipping, $3 goes to Facebook ads, and $3.82 you keep. Now you might be thinking that's not a lot of money. That is where we need to really, really dive in. You might be thinking $3.82 is not a lot of money. So that's where I want to go to the next little thing just to kind of show you real quick. Let's go to create a new ad. Let's go to create an ad. We'll just go here to audience. Okay, don't worry about advertising. I'm not going to get into Facebook advertising that much. But here's what we're going to do. We are going to just create a fake ad. I'm going to say that this is like a selling a survival bracelet. Okay. What we're going to do is just to kind of show you. Thailand. Okay, Thailand's got some issue going on. Okay. This is called Facebook ads. You can set up a Facebook ads account for free. You just put on a credit card and they only charge you for your ads. We're going to go into this separately. This is not going to be the focus right now. I just want to show you something, okay? You can target men, women, ages, locations, cities, states, countries. You can target everything. And then there's this thing here called detailed targeting, okay? So if you want to target people that are into hunting, in the United States, there are 25 million people who are into hunting, okay? 25 million people, okay? Maybe you want to go a little bit more specific. Let's go people that are into survival. Look at that. 39,000 just on that keyword. Let's get some of these other ones. Survival life, kind of keeps bringing up 870,000 people. Okay, camping survival, all this kind of survival stuff, right? Survivalist 101, survival magazine. So what you do is you choose some survival words. You go through and choose a bunch of them. Okay, survivalist daily. Choose a bunch of words. Look at that. I've just got 1 million people. Okay, so this right here, $3.82 may not seem like a lot, right? Let's talk about this. Okay, let's just round it up to $4. $4 in profit after advertising may not seem like a lot of money, but there are millions of potential customers you can reach with Facebook ads. That is the key, okay? So let's start doing a little bit of math, okay? Here we go. 100 customers equals, and of course, it's actually $10. You're selling for $9.95 a piece, really. So you're collecting more money, but your actual profit, 100 customers equals, right off the bat, $400 in profit. That's pure profit. That's in your pocket, okay? 1,000 customers equals $4,000 in profit. Okay, you're starting to get it? Now, 10,000 customers equals, you guys got it right, 10 times that, 40,000 in pure profit after expenses. So what you're looking to do, in a nutshell, what you're looking to do is you are looking to, essentially create a store. Okay, we can even go back to, go here, my Shopify. Let's just look at like a different store here. Let's look at, I don't know what these are, hiking, paracord, military, law enforcement. You create a store just like this. I am survival. I am survival. Little basic logo. You create a store. You create categories like this. You go find products over here. You just search like, whatever the products are, survival. You go find products. You take the pictures and stuff and you put them on your store. So you create a store like this and you go and you put in a bunch of products. And then what you do is you run ads directly to the pages. So we go here, this paracord section. Oh, the site's not up. Oh, bad timing for these guys. I was going to show them. Poor guys. I was going to show off their site. I'm going to have to go to another site now. But that's really all you do. You just kind of come in and you set up some categories. Survival Discount Depot right here. You just kind of set up some categories. Look, camping, be a survivor, hiking. Remember, these are all the categories we just talked about. Now look at all this extra stuff that they could be selling. They could be selling cameras to take with them, walkie-talkies. They could be selling this LED lanterns, inflatable solar LED lantern. Oh my God, these are cool stuff I never even thought about. Let's just see if they have them here. Look at this, LED lanterns. You could be selling this kind of stuff. This is really cool. You could be selling LED lanterns. I mean, let's look at this right here. You could be selling these LED lanterns right here. It's going to cost you $6.80. And just like that, you're going to be able to go in here and do shipping for $1.47. Okay? So literally like $1.50 pretty much, right? So literally you're looking at like roughly like $8. Okay? A little over $8 for this. That's your cost. Anything over $8 you sell it for, and you can use all these pictures. You can put all these pictures up on your site. So look, that's just like this. You could sell like LED lanterns. You could go find some cool LED lanterns, and you could look how much they're selling them for. $26, discounted from $44. But your cost might only be $8. So you can set up a survival site or some kind of thing, Survival Discount Depot, basic logo. You could like pay someone $5 to design a logo for you. Set up a basic site with some products. Okay? That's how simple it is. It's literally I wish it was harder, but it's literally that simple. So that's what we show you how to do. Okay? We show you how to do this. And you target people interested in survival to go visit that page. And you have them go visit your page. And then you just try converting those customers into sales. When they do, you make money. How much money do you make? If you're making $4 in profit, 100 customers, $400 in profit, 1,000, $4,000 in profit, 10,000, 40,000. Now, that's only one product. Let's say that you are able to, let's say your average customer buys 2 products, doubles the order size, okay? So let's say you end up making $8 in profit after all advertising, okay? That's where it starts to get exciting. You can have more stuff. So same thing, the same $8. Look at the numbers here. Instead of $400 in profit, $800, $8,000, and $80,000 in pure profit. Okay, that's how people are making money. What they're doing is they're collecting the money on their site. So someone buys the product right here on this site, and they buy the product, they check out, they go to the little checkout page, and they buy this product, $26.95 or whatever. Look, the checkout page is the same. They buy this product right here, and that money goes to you, and then you turn around out of this $27, you turn around and you give $8 to this company. Okay? You're basically marking up the product. You give $8 to them, and you give the customer shipping address, and you say, here's all the money. Here's the $6.80 for the product, and here is the $1.47. So it's a little over $8. Here's $1.47 for the shipping, and here's my customer's address. Can you ship it out to them? Now, that can all be automated. You don't have to do this one at a time. You can literally just send them a sheet for all the orders. In a single day, you might sell 100 of these. Okay? Now it starts to get very, very exciting. And with Christmas coming up, and let me put that in big things. Remember, Christmas, holiday shopping is around the corner. Okay, this is huge for you to know, because holiday shopping is going to boost, that season is going to boost a lot of your orders. So that's what's exciting, you guys, is that you can literally get this stuff set up. So again, really, really, really simple. Really simple. You're going to go to a site like Shopify. Okay. You're going to set up a store. You're going to pick one of their templates to design it. You're going to get a store looking something like Survival Discount Depot, whatever, something basic. And this store really is only featuring a few products. Okay. They're featuring just like literally some $69 outdoor camera setup, $45 walkie-talkie setup, $26 inflatable light setup. And then what you do is you just advertise to these products straight to your audience on Facebook, and you keep the difference, you keep the spread. So what do you need to know in order to this, okay? What do you need in order to make this happen? Okay, number one, okay, we're just going to go through literally go through a list, okay, of what you need. Okay, number one, most importantly, you need knowledge, okay? That's where we come in. Tecademics is going to be teaching you all about how to do this. Number one is things you need is knowledge, okay? So after you have some knowledge and then the next thing, knowledge is going to have to give you confidence. Okay, that's the second thing you're going to have, because you got to learn enough that you feel confident that if money comes in, you don't feel like scared of, okay? You got to feel confident that you can collect money and you can do this, okay? So knowledge and then confidence. After you get some knowledge and confidence, you just need some really basic fundamentals. Okay, you're going to need to set up a Shopify store. Okay, your fees are going to be between like $30 to $70 a month for your store. Okay, then you're going to need products. Okay, you're going to go to probably like AliExpress, and then really you're just featuring those products on your store. So there's really not much you have to do there. And then you're going to have Facebook ads. And your Facebook ads are going to be variable, but I'm going to show you how to be placing them for $5 a day per product, okay, just to get you started. $5 a day per product. Now, let me just say plus, because obviously that's going to go up. I mean, you're going to meet student members of Tecademics that are spending $1,000 a day. But just to get you going, $5 a day is at least a starting point where maybe you're advertising 4 products, so you're spending $20 a day. Maybe you have like $100. And you can run these ads for 5 days, $20 a day for 5 days, 4 products, and then just see if it works, see if you can sell one, okay? In the beginning, but after a while, you just kind of crack the code and you get profitable. Okay, so you need a Shopify store. You're going to need to list some products on there, okay? You're going to find them on AliExpress, and then you're going to need to run some Facebook ads to be able to do this. Now, eventually, you will need more stuff. Eventually, you will need more. Eventually, you're going to probably start to be getting stuff like software to automate the process. You're going to need more knowledge. You're probably going to want to start doing something like hiring some outsourcers to help when you get a lot of orders, so that you don't have to be doing stuff like, you don't want to be sitting around all day like sending off orders to people and stuff like that. So you can hire what are called virtual assistants, for like $5 an hour, and you just hire them as needed. So you could just be like, okay, I got $100. I'm going to pay a virtual assistant $100 to do some work for me. And you can start getting some outsourcers. But the most important thing you're going to constantly need is you're going to need more knowledge, get more confidence, okay? And then, of course, more than anything, strategy. More than anything is you're going to need strategy, such as should my store be? Like, what niche should it be? What products are going to sell well? Okay. What types of Facebook ads work the best? How do I scale my ads when a product is selling very well? And then how do I pause my ad when a product isn't selling at all? Okay. And then just all kinds of variables, there's tons and tons and tons of knowledge. So more than anything, you're really going to need strategy. You're going to need to learn some strategies, and that's where we come in. Tecademics is going to teach strategies. Okay? So there's lots of different niches you can be in. There's lots of different things you can be in. And, if I go back here like these Facebook ads, just just watch. If I do like fishing, look at this. Interests, 26 million people interested in fishing. And then look at all this. Fishing rods, camping, fishing lures, boating, hiking, bass fishing, fly fishing, fishing tackle, mountain biking. Look, all these just different things you can get into. So let's do like mountain biking. That's a whole nother niche. Look, mountain biking. So you can start to see all these different niches, right? Mountain biking, 21 million people. It's a big niche. And all you do is the same thing. You just go back here to AliExpress, okay? And you type in mountain biking and see what kind of cool stuff that they have for sale. Okay, so they got all this kind of mountain biking stuff. And then you can see mountain biking equipment, bicycle lights, cycling gloves, all this kind of stuff. And just start looking for some basic stuff. You could create a whole store, try to find some stuff that has e-packet, cheap shipping, 2-week shipping. Try to find some cool products. You could be featuring bicycle helmets, gloves, anything. Anything you guys can imagine, you can be selling, okay? And you can sort this, too, by, price, okay? So you can sort, you can find cheap stuff, like mountain bike nozzle lamps, okay? This kind of stuff here. Mountain bike nozzle lamps. You can put these little lamps on your mountain bike, okay? Cool stuff. Really, they're only $1. Universal belt screw with clock tie, mountain bike tied rope, cycling equipment. They got all stuff for $1 here. They got stuff you can tie right onto your mountain bike. What is this here? Spoke lights. They got different kinds of spoke lights, different kind of cool stuff. Tail lights, really cool tail lights. You start going, you can see really cheap stuff. You can give a lot of this stuff away for free even. And you just start looking and seeing look at this power beam, $3.43. Okay? $3.43. And so you can just kind of start to look at this, look at the different options that they have, look at the different products that they have, and start to do some research. So you can literally go there, and if you remember my searching that I showed you in the beginning of this webinar, right here, instead of the word survival, you would just type mountain biking. 4,600 stores here that you can look through. DTLA bikes, superhero kit for mountain biking with pump, tube, and bag. You could just start really seeing, look at this cool stuff that they have, a kit. A biking pump, a tube, and a bag, and you can show them how they can have these kind of kits. Biking pumps would be good. Mountain bike maintenance kit, hero kit, Tasco mountain bike gear. You could really just start looking around and look, you can make cool sites like this. This looks just like that other site. This looks literally almost copied off that other site we started by showing. I think it was this site here. Look at how close these are. You could basically get your site looking almost exactly the same. Tasco mountain bikes. These kind of products, remember they had right there, you can just basically choose a template and you can have your store looking just like this. Sell t-shirts, accessories. You guys, it's exciting what you can do. DirtyJane.com, women's mountain bikes. Now you can get even more specific. This is really cool too. I'm going to show you this. Women's mountain bikes. So now look at all the stuff they're selling. Bike parts, bike protection, helmets, all this kind of stuff, shoes. See how they've organized it? You can go build a store like this featuring jewelry. You can literally go in and just find stuff, that you can sell. Apparel. You can build your own store like this, accessories, goggles, gloves. And it's the same kind of stuff, gloves. But you notice how they did it for women? All you would do is you would do this mountain biking. You would target mountain biking keywords, and you would just go up here, gender, women. And now look at that, 6 million people that I can reach, and I can reach them on Instagram. 6 million people that are into mountain biking that are women. And I can get even more specific here, with all kinds of different bicycle terms, okay? That is the excitement of this business. That is the excitement. So, in summary, what we talked about an e-commerce store with Shopify. We talked about finding products on AliExpress to put on your store. And we talked about running Facebook ads, to your products to be able to start selling them. And we talked about having a margin, and how you can make, whether it's 800, 8,000, or 80,000 in profit after expenses when you learn how to do this right and you learn how to scale up. And you want to do this because Christmas is right around the corner. And this is legit. We even showed you how to go to myshopify.com and start finding things in any category. So you can literally go here and just start looking at different types of websites, Predator, cycling, whatever, all these different sites. And you can start going, you can start looking at all this kind of stuff, okay? You can set up your own Shopify stores. They're very, very cool. They're very hip. They look really nice. And all the stuff about cycling, bikes, components, apparel. You guys, any niche you want, okay? How exciting is that? So what I want to do now is I want to transition. Let's transition to my guest trainer today, okay? My guest, and I want to tell you a little bit about this guest, and I'm going to turn it over to him. So if my guest is on standby, I'm going to be turning it over to you in just a minute here. My guest in the last 10 months has done some, pretty cool results. Okay, so let's take a look at some bullet points here. Okay, let's see. 10 months ago, he started his Shopify store. Okay, so let's kind of look at this and let's see what's happening in 10 months. Okay, let's just kind of go in and let's see what we're doing with it. So, in 10 months, he decided to start a store. Right off the bat, it's been 10 months. Let's show you some stats. $355,000 in sales so far from his store. Pretty cool, right? Over 28,000 actual orders placed. 28,000 orders placed. Out of those 20,000, over 40,000 products shipped to customers, which means the average order was probably close to 2 products. Okay? And let's go a little bit more. Over 100,000 email addresses collected from customers. Now think about the power. You can email that list more offers, no ad spend. Okay? So remember how we talked about earlier, spending a few dollars to acquire a customer? Well, when you build a big customer list, now John, who I'm about to introduce, can target people in his niche. He can keep emailing them and selling them stuff through email with no more ad spend. It's all just pure profit. Okay? All he has is the cost of the product and the shipping. So remember, going way up to the top, if you look at this, that's when you do it from the email list, it's like making this additional $3 per customer on that. Very, very cool. So let's transition to my guest trainer. My guest trainer is going to be John Alfredson. So, John Alfredson. And these are his results. 10 months ago, started Shopify store, $355,000 in sales so far and growing. 28,000 orders placed, 40,000 products shipped to customers, 100,000 email addresses collected from customers, and so much more. So what I want to do right now is I want to go ahead and, John, if you could come off mute, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I'm going to turn it over to you, have you share your screen, and I'd love for you to jump out and take it over from here, John.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm John Alfredson, and like Chris started with Shop about a little bit more than 10 months ago. I have been my background from Sweden back in 2008. I wanted to do something different. I wanted more freedom, and I started looking for other opportunities in the marketing world. And I pretty much tried a lot of different things that have been working for a while, and then it stopped working. I've been trying Google, blogging, Google Ads, blogging, Facebook ads, affiliate marketing, product creation, a lot of different network marketing, and it's been working for a while, and some things hasn't been working at all. So I have had a lot of ups and downs before I found Shopify. But with Shopify, I think I found something that can be really consistent and can make you money on a consistent basis. Sure, it has ups and downs on a regular basis. Get the consistency all the time. It's not all the time the next shiny object or the next thing that's going to make you a lot of money. So that's what I was about 10 months ago. I was where I didn't have a lot of money left. My income sources had dried up, and I didn't have a lot of savings. So I had to find something that was going to work. Chris presented an opportunity to learn about Shopify, and I decided to jump on that opportunity. And he told you a little bit about my results. I'm going to show you a little bit more on my screen here very shortly. So, Christmas is coming up right now, and when I started my store, it was also right before last year, and that was really good timing because my store took off really quickly, and because people are really into. It's not just what you hear people are saying, but people really are buying a lot all the time. Right now is the best time to get started and get yours. See if I'm going to start. Let me know, Chris, when you can. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can see your screen now.
Okay, great. You see the PowerPoint, right? The slide with a screenshot of my Facebook. This is my Facebook account, so this is me. So, just to start with, I'm going to show you my current stats. This is a screenshot I took today. Let's go to that. So this is from today. Total sales in my store, in my online store, is 353,500. That's what it says. I have a few manual orders entered too, so the total sales is around 355,000 from November 23rd of last year until this morning when I took the screenshot, and 28,000 orders, like it says there. So let's go back to the beginning when I started my store, because I didn't have a lot of money, and you don't need a lot of money to get started with it, like Chris showed. You only need a little bit of money to pay for Shopify, and then you need money for some traffic, but it doesn't have to be more than $5 a day per ad that you're going to run. So if you have a very small budget, you can get started with this and see results pretty quickly. So my first day when I started my store on November 23rd, I had 2 sales, and I got really, really excited about those 2 sales because I really knew that I had found something that was working. And it's something that I could automate and scale, because the only thing I did was I put out some ads. I put out 8 different ads. I'm going to show that on the next slide. But 8 different ads for different products, and I got 2 sales. So that really excited me. I saw the potential. So, and the second day, I continued to run those ads, and I got 9 more sales. So I had 11 sales in total the first 2 days, and $140 in sales total. So now I knew that I had, particularly was 2 items that was selling out of those 8 that I tried, and was only 1 that was selling really well. So I decided to focus on that to scale up. So here is a screenshot of my first day on my ad results. So I spent $42 on my ads. It's actually 8. It's actually 9 ads in this picture, but it was only 8 products that I promoted, and I started the 9th ad a little bit later than on the first day. So, and as you can see, Facebook showed me that I had 2 sales, and it actually showed me which ads that made me the sale. So I knew which ad that I was working well that I should focus on. And I can see the cost per acquisition, the cost to make the purchase. I spent $6 on the top one here to make one sale, and the other one I spent $3.94 to make the other sale. That was the first day. And then the second day, this column here with purchase is not showing entirely correctly because it wasn't tracking properly all the conversions. It was actually tracking some conversions 2 times. So, but I had like 9 sales the second day. So this, and I spent $83 to make those 9 sales on the second day. So I was basically almost getting about $90. No, actually $110, if I remember correctly, on the previous screen. Well, in revenue. So I actually made a little bit of profit on that day, if I don't count the amount that I spent on inventory or the actually no inventory, the products to the shipping. And so that was really exciting. So now I knew I had some really good ads that were selling well. I sold 6 out of one of the ads and 4 of the other from the other ads. So I started to scale us up the budgets and scale up the ads by launching more ads as well to different target audiences that were similar. This is this result from my first week. So, and at the top here, you can see my ad spend on my Facebook ad account. So the first day, the 23rd, I spent $42. The second day, I spent $83. And then I just increased my ad spend, and I made more and more sales. So the third day, I made about $300 in sales. And the fourth day, I made almost $1,000 in sale. And the fifth day, it was up to $2,000. The sixth day, it was up to almost $4,000. And then the seventh day, I had almost $6,000 in sales. So the first week, $13,000 in sales and almost 1,000 orders, which gave me some other problems because this was right before Thanksgiving. I was doing this by myself, and I had to fulfill all those orders before Christmas. So it actually gave me a little bit of panic. So I had to pause my ads for a few days to figure out how I'm going to do this. I hired some virtual assistants to help me out, to also some family and friends to help me out with order fulfillment. And the reason that I was able to scale as quickly as this because I said I didn't have a lot of money to invest in advertising, and maybe I had less than $1,000 in total to spend on advertising. So the good thing with Shopify is they pay out. Shopify, if you use their credit card processor, they pay out every 3 days. After 3 days, they pay out for the sales that you made 3 days ago. And you can also take PayPal if you want to, and you get the money from PayPal immediately in your PayPal account when a customer purchases. So basically, I got the money after 3 days or less, and so I could put it back into the advertising and pay for the advertising to scale it up quickly. So that's how I was able to manage this and take a few $100s and scale it up very quickly to over $1,000 in ad spend on my 7th day. So up until Christmas, in my first 30 days, was right before Christmas, December 22nd, I had $65,000 in orders and 4,000, almost 5,000 orders. And as you can see here in the beginning of December, I had a lot of days here with a very low number of sales. That's because I paused my ads and to figure things out. And I didn't want to continue run my ads without knowing that I could fulfill my orders, because that would cause a lot of customer service problems, issues, and people will do chargebacks and refunds requests, and it's going to be a lot of hassle. So I had to put that in place first. But once I had that, I continued to run my ads. I managed to make 65,000 in sales in the first 30 days, which really amazed me. So I was really excited, and I knew that I had something that was working for a long time. So this was before the holidays, so I didn't know how much I was going to be able to sell after the holidays, but I continued to sell, and I crossed $100,000 in 47 days back in January 9th. and that was 7,000 orders, something. And so then I continuously add new products to my store, because the products they have a cycle, a lifetime cycle. Basically, it's what I found, at least, when you can sell a specific product to a specific audience. After a while, the ads will get burnt out, so to speak, because people get banner blindness, and you have showed your ad to all the people in your audience a lot of times, and the sales will start to go down. So you need to find new products and replace the products, maybe come up with a new angle for your product that you're currently selling, maybe find new audiences as well. So it's going to be, it has been a little bit ups and downs, but I have still managed to keep steady even after Christmas season. And but Christmas season was the peak, of course, of the year. And then I had a little dip here when AliExpress, and actually when China had a little their New Year's, and they shut down everything, so I couldn't get anything delivered. So I had to pause for a few days there as well. But then, I've been able to. This is my first 6 months almost, up until May 31st. I was up at $250,000 and 20,000 orders. And as you can see here at the bottom, the conversion, it shows like back here is the customer that reached checkout is the ones that I'm able to capture their email addresses. That's not all the buyers, but it's everyone. People that are also not buying, they leave the shopping cart empty, and they add something to the shopping cart, and then they leave the store, but they have entered their email address. So I was able to capture that. And back in May, I had 72,000 customers that have reached the checkout, which is pretty good. I have some people opt out from the email list, but most people stay. So I have been able to email my customers and made quite a lot of money from that as well. And I know I have a lot more potential. I wasn't even focusing on emailing my customer list until during my first 6 months. That was not a priority. So this, what you see here, is only from advertising on Facebook, basically, and not utilizing my email list. And then up until now, like Chris said, here is my screenshot from this morning, and 353,500 plus a little bit more of that from my other manual sales, but 28,000 orders, and I had over 101,000 customers that have reached the checkout that I've captured email addresses from. The list is a little bit lower than 100,000 currently, but I've had because some unsubscribed, like I said. But it is a lot of customers, and that can make me a lot of money for the future, because I can email them with newsletters and promotions every week if I want to, several times a week. And here are my top products. I don't want to show my top products to right now, because I know some people would just take them and copy them, and I don't want 10, 20, 30 people competing with me on the same product. But so that's why I have blurred it out. I sold 10,000 pieces of one single product here, and that's my top selling product. And like Chris said, I've shipped over 40,000 products in total without having any inventory myself over the last 10 months. And a little screenshot. This is also a screenshot from my email list. This is back from May. It has almost 60,000 subscribers on the email list back in May. I don't have a current screenshot of this, but it is a lot closer to 100,000 right now. And it's not. I've also been able to teach some personal clients of mine on how to do the same thing as I do. And I have one woman that as a case study. Nancy, she had no previous e-com experience, and she started her own store in March. And during her first 2 months, from March until beginning of May, she made $4,500 in sales out of starting from scratch without no knowledge. And then she was able to scale up until 5 figures in June, and she was doing this part-time because she had another job as well. So it was really good to see how quickly she was able to scale with and learn without any experience. And that's the beauty with Shopify. You have the platform, which makes it easy to set up your store, and you have a system in place. You know where to get the products. You learn how to find your product niches, and then you just go out and learn how to place your Facebook ads and find your right audience to advertise to. So those are basically the basic steps that you need to know when you're gonna start your own store. So you need to have a store niche, like Chris showed you. You need to know where to find the products, and you need to know where your audience is. So you need to do some research about that, and then you need to know how to advertise. So do you have any questions, Chris?
Yeah, sure. Why don't we go into a more just a question and answer session with me and you, and I'll just ask you some questions. And
we can do that. I also want to show you a little bit. I can do that while we're talking as well. I want to show you a little bit how to do research and find the good niches, because that's what most people are struggling with when I'm talking to them. How do I find a good niche? Find what to sell. What should I sell? What should I choose? And so that's one of the biggest questions people have when they're starting out. So let me see if I can show you. So like what I do when I do research, for example, for a new niche, I go and look what other people are selling. Like Chris showed you, you can use the site myshopify.com, and here, for example, I had typed in cat necklace, and I have gotten a lot of, 23,000 products with cat necklaces on our pages with cat necklaces on Shopify. So it's just about going and do research on what other people are selling. So I can just click on one of these and open it up to see what they're selling. So there's this cat necklace with hanging cat necklace, and this seems like let's see, this has customer reviews and has related products, other cat rings. Jewelry is a good thing to get started with because it's so light, easy to ship, and it has a high perceived value. So that's why I always recommend people to start with jewelry in whatever niche they want to get into. Or also accessories like iPhone cases and things like that could be good, but jewelry is what I started with and what I recommend, because people like jewelry, and especially if they can get it for very cheap or even free, and just pay shipping. Look at this. When I find a store that's selling, I go and look at their collection, see what they have. For example, here they have accessories. A lot of different things. Let's see, what type of accessories do they have? So that's cat accessories, a lot of different cat accessories. You can see what's selling, and there are a lot of earrings and rings, and watches, some necklaces, cats. So this is good. So it seems to have a lot of products, and it also had a little pop-up here in the left-hand side corner, which is showing that it's actually selling some products recently, has sold some products recently. So here, someone in Kings Point, Australia just purchased Sphinx cat ring. So I can click on that and see what it is that they actually bought. And so I know that this is something that's selling right now or very recently from this store. So it could be a product that I can go to the AliExpress and look for this type of ring, and I would probably find it for $1. And I can start selling that. And another thing that I like to do when I find a store that I like, I want to look at what are their best sellers right now in this store. I don't know how many pieces they're selling per day or per week or whatever, but I can at least see what have sold best over time. So I type in collections all up in the browser in the address field, and then I have a little saved snippet of text here that I paste to the end here. And basically this works for most, not all, but most Shopify stores, because it can be varied depending on what theme they're using, but I pasted in here. So it's a question mark, and it says sort _by equals best dash selling. And I type in that, and you can see this will be sorted in the best selling order right now, the products. So I can see that this cat ring is actually the one that's the best seller in this entire store, because I'm looking at all the collections here. So, and then they have this cat scarf, the diamond earrings, and those are the top 3. So maybe if I want to sell something related to cats, I go in and do a search on AliExpress for these top products, if I know that it's a store that is selling relatively well. So that's one pretty good tip to find winners and find what's going well in other stores. And if they have a custom theme, they might have taken away this feature to sort by best selling, but most stores still has it available. So let's say I want to sell the cat necklace that I looked at before, or a cat necklace. So I go to AliExpress and type in cat necklace here. Cat necklace, and let's see what we find. So I usually also always look at what have sold. You can see what have sold well here in the number of orders for each of the products here. So 160 orders, 195 orders for this one, 90 orders for this one. So if it's has had a lot of orders, you know that it's a good seller. So people are liking it. So it's very popular. So then might be easier to sell. So what I can do is I can sort by orders. So I can see in the cat necklaces that I've sold the most here. This one with the eye here is a glass vintage jewelry cat eye necklace. It has sold 4,100 orders out of this one. So this seems to be very popular. And also this one with a cat and it's also sterling silver, as it seems, so it's a little bit more expensive, $4 almost, but it's not expensive, but it's a little bit more than the cheapest jewelries. And this is with ePacket, the price that is shown here right now. And I also look at the seller reputation, so that they have diamonds here in their reputation, because seller's feedback score, this seller has 10,400 feedback, so I know that is a trustable seller. If it doesn't have any diamonds here, it only has, for example, ribbons. Let's see if I find some of the ribbons. I can show you what it looks like. Not every seller has diamonds here, so they're good trustable sellers usually, so that you can trust that it's good quality, and that it is the items are being delivered in a reasonable time that the seller promised. So that's a good way to find the products, and that's how I go about it when I do research about a specific niche. I go in and type the niche here and what I want to say, if I want to sell cat necklaces, and then I sort by orders, and then I start looking at the sellers. Of course, also the lowest price. So this price is only 88 cents for the necklace or the pendant with a cat eye. And then with the shipping, it will kind of be $3.30. So yeah, it could be a good product to try to sell to cat people. But so when I decide what niches I want to look into and go into, I basically think about what people are passionate about, finding hobbies, interests that people are passionate about. For example, cats is a niche that people that love cats, they're very passionate about them. People that are cat owners, they're very passionate about cats. So that's a big group of people that are very easy to find on Facebook. And other types of niches that could be really good to look into. I mean, all types of pets and animals usually, and sports, for example, and like Chris mentioned, also like outdoor hiking, hunting, fishing, things like that, survival. those are big niches that have a lot of passionate people in them. So when you're trying to find what niche you're going to go into, try to think and come up with something. Think about, has this niche passionate people in it? And also, then you want to do research to find out if actually there are enough people that are passionate about this, because you can't find people that are passionate about anything, but are there enough people that are passionate about this niche, so it will be possible to sell a lot of items to them on Facebook. So that's when I go into a tool that Facebook has called Audience Insight. And when you create an ad account and set up an ad account, you will find Audience Insight there under, and this is what it looks like. I have opened it up already. You can do research about the audiences on Facebook, about people that are on Facebook. So to find new target audiences, to find specific niches, find where people are, what people are liking that more than the main niche. If you're trying to find people that are into cats, if you look at people that are into cats, you can also see other things that they like that are related, or things like that from this research. I'm going to just show you some examples what I do here from the Audience Insight. So let's start with everyone on Facebook as the broad audience. So and we're just looking at the United States right now. So there are 250 million people, monthly active users, and what you will see here in the Audience Insight is how the demographic is. It's 54% women and 46% men that are on Facebook, and overall in the US. And you can if you want to look at a specific age range, the demographic of that, where they are, what they're liking, where they are located, and things like that. You can narrow it down here by age and gender. And since we're going to look at, I'm going to continue looking at the cat niche here that I started with. So what I can type in interest here. I can see what people are liking. So for example, let's start typing in cats. What comes up? Suggestions. No suggestions right now. So let's see. Let's refresh the screen here. My page is not working properly. And try again. Because when you type in here in the interest and you start typing, you should, yeah, exactly. It should pop up some suggestions from Facebook. So let's type cats. So here we have the main interest of cats, which is usually just one word. Then we know that it's a broad interest. It contains a lot of different things around cats. So let's start with that and see what people are, how many people that are. So we have 25 to 30 million people monthly actively on Facebook that are interested in cats in general. And then we can narrow it down by, for example, women, because we can see if we only look at women. So it is still 20 to 25 million monthly active people, which means that most people that love cats are women. Then we can go and look at the page likes. Here we have a tab here that says page likes, and this is what I do to find different types of audiences, different types of pages that cat lovers likes and where they hang out. So you can find causes, communities, insurance companies for cats nationwide. The pages that are common with for this demographic that I have selected. The women that love cats, and nonprofit organizations, news and media sites related to cats, animal rescue homes, family pet, and so on. So that's good. That's a good start. And to try to narrow down the audience a little bit, because 20 to 25 million people is too broad of an audience to get started with when you can advertise. So you want to get it down to around 1 million or less to start. Preferably, I start with 300,000 to 500,000 my audiences when I try a new niche. And so I'm going to try to find an audience within the cat niche that would be interested in buying my cat necklaces. And that is an audience around 300 to 500,000. So what I do is I look at the list here and I start narrow down a little bit to see to see. So this here, the community, OMG, I love cats. It's a community. I can go and look at that page. I can open it up, the page, the Facebook page for that. We can also try to type it in here. So let's see if I try OMG, I love cats. I don't get any suggestion here, which means that I cannot target that specific audience with my ads, but I can try to look for similar things to that. I can type something else here. So I look for other people that love cats. So I love cats. See what comes up. I love my cat. It's a website that comes up. I love my cats. I love funny cats. I love my cat by. So I can start selecting these ones here. Love my cats. There is one, iheartcats.com. It's a big website that I'm aware of. So that was also possible to target. So now I still have this broad interest of cats here. And so this is adding all these interests together in a group audience. So now I'm going to remove the big one that was 20 to 25 million here. So now I only have these three more targeted interests. I love my cat. I love my cats. I heart cats. So now I'm down to 1 million to 1.5 million monthly active people here that are in these, that are specifically into loving cats. So now you can see these top categories have changed because now Facebook is showing the top categories for these 1.5 million people. So now I can find Cat World, I love cats, we love cats, QWERTY the cat, TV shows around cats, magazines, other things. And also here down the page likes, you can see what the audience is liking. So specifically, what I use here is the affinity to see how likely your audience is to like a given page compared to everyone on Facebook. So here, the higher number is better. So it always shows one of the ones that I've searched for at the top, but then I can sort them here by the affinity. So the highest affinities here. So I love my cats is 22 times. People that love are like I heart cats are also 22 times more likely to like I love cats, I love my cats, and things like that. So that's how I interpret that. So if they have a high affinity score here, they are very likely to be a good target audience for cats, for cat lovers, because there are a lot of people that like I love my cats. They also like these pages here. So I can try to type these in here in the field to add more interest, come up with more interests. And then when I have enough audiences, I add small audiences here. This is only 29,000 people, 52,000 people. So, and then I remove the bigger interests to get more narrowed down my audience. And then when I have around 300 to 500,000 people that are very targeted cat lovers, I have a list of different interests that I can target with my ads. Then I just copy this list here and take it to my ads manager and create ads with it. So that's a very powerful way to dig deep down into a niche and find pages that are related that you might not have thought of when you started looking for trying to market to cats. So, for example, other things around cats, pet lovers in general, rescue, for example, rescue organizations and pages, rescue animals could be a very good target as well. You can that are for people. With cat specific jewelry. And then it's possible to do advanced targeting. I can talk a little bit about that. You can narrow down even more here. You have a lot of different things you can see in Facebook about the Facebook users. You can see the the relationship status. You can target only married, only engaged, or in a relationship or single, however you want. You can target based on education, high school, college, grad school. You can target based if they're parents or not, if they have family with children in a specific age range, which might be more likely to have cats, for example, if they have kids in a certain age range. I don't know, but you can do some research and find out things around that, and you can also you can narrow down by device. If you want to only target iPhone users, or you only want to target Samsung Galaxy users, you can do that. For example, if you're selling an iPhone case with a cute picture of a cat on it, you can target only iPhone users, for example, and then in your ad, and you can, if you type it here, if I type iPhone, I can target specifically all iPhones or just iPhone 7, and I can see how many people in my audience that have iPhone 7. So there's not enough people in this audience has iPhone 7, so I need to add more here if I'm going to see anything about that audience. But so the audience, I just wanted to give you an introduction on the Audience Insight tool and how you can use that to do research about niches that are and niches that people are very interested in, and find related pages, and so you can find more things to target. And when we open up different pages here, for example, we can also see if it has a lot of engagement and things like that, if people are very active. If Cats on the Internet is a magazine, for example, Cats of the Internet. So it's 289,000 fans here. So people that are liking these, they are very much into cats, probably. So they're also going to respond to your ad about cat products, most likely. So that's how I do it. And then I also go into look at the competition. You can type in cat necklace here up in the search bar in Facebook and get to see what other people are selling. So here we have that exact one that was the bestseller on AliExpress, the cat eye necklace. There's a video about that, but also here, scroll down, we can find pet necklaces, cat necklaces, what other people are selling. And a good thing to look for, that I look for when I scroll down the Facebook newsfeed and see what other people are posting, is that how many likes, comments. If it has a lot of likes and not so many shares and comments, you never know if it's good or not. People might like it, but they might not be buyers. But if it also has a lot of comments and shares, it's very much more likely that it is a product that is selling as well, currently selling and selling well. So hundreds of comments and shares is very good, and thousands of likes definitely, but in combination with comments and shares. So you can find a lot of different things here, and then you can just go back and you can click on the link and go to their store and see what they're selling, model what's working, and then you can go to AliExpress and find similar products. Try to promote it in a similar way yourself. So Chris, do you have any questions right now, or do you want me to go on, or what?
No, I think that's good. I think that looking at the time, we've spent a lot of time training, and I actually have I've got a couple exciting announcements for those that stayed on board. I actually have a couple exciting announcements. So what I might do is keep you on, John. I've been looking at a few questions that people have personally messaged me, so I might be having those. So why don't I just jump on for a minute, and I'll share my screen. You can mute out, and then I'll come back and maybe we'll see if there's time to ask questions. But okay, hold on. Okay. All right. So in a nutshell, a lot of you guys are asking me right now. I'm looking at the questions. A lot of you guys are asking, will we be covering this at our event? So I want to explain kind of in more depth than I've ever explained before about how Shopify and e-commerce is playing a role in everything. So this is a video from the last event that we did here. This was in Arizona, in North Phoenix, Scottsdale area. We have literally like hundreds and hundreds, even thousands of people show up to our events. These are entrepreneurs from all over the world. They travel all over to come to our live events because we teach. If you enjoyed this webinar, we teach this like crazy at our live events, okay? So we have tickets, and these tickets are about to increase for our next live events. So let me break down these details, and let me tell you how Shopify and e-commerce is going to play a role and why this is a must-attend event for you. If you're planning on doing anything with e-commerce, you're going to want to come. And the best part is, you guys, it's $100. It's not like this is a lot of money. So it's a very, very affordable deal for you. This is a no-brainer. So write down these dates right now. November 19th through the 21st in Las Vegas, Nevada, and especially the date of the 21st. That's an important day for you to remember, okay? Now, what we're doing here is we're doing 3 days of pure value internet marketing training, literally 3 days. So if you enjoyed this basic webinar, we've been going for about 90 minutes, imagine if you could actually come and attend 3 full days of training like this, nuts and bolts, for as little as $100. And you're going to be able to meet with people. You're going to be able to meet with John. You're going to be able to meet with other people. You're going to be able to meet with several students. We're going to highlight just dozens of students, you guys. This is going to be crazy. So if you really enjoy the aspect of learning, we have this event coming up. Now, there's 4 different types of tickets available for this event. Let me show you what each one is. And then what I want to do is I want to walk you through exactly how the e-commerce section is going to work, because you guys cannot miss this event. So number 1, we have super VIP tickets. Number 2, we have VIP. Number 3, we have general admission. And number 4, we have the recordings only. Okay, so right here, recordings only. This is if you just cannot make those dates. You can actually purchase these recordings in advance at a fraction of what we're going to be selling them for afterwards. We're going to be filming this entire event, and we're most likely going to sell these recordings for probably around $500 is my guess. We'll see what price we go on, maybe up to $1,000 for the recordings. So we're going to basically have the recordings available. You can, if you cannot attend and you want the recordings, you're able to purchase them right here. Okay. Now, if you and I'm going to show you guys how to be able to purchase this. Okay. So don't worry. In a minute, I'm going to show you where you can log into your virtual office and you can choose which tickets you want. General admission is $100. This is $100, and it gives you all 3 days. Okay, you can see the prices right here, $150 for the event recordings, $100 to be able to attend all 3 days, okay, $100 per person, all 3 days. This right here is an absolute minimum. No matter what, lock up your event ticket. We're getting ready to raise the price. We're going to raise it to $150, then $200, $250, $300, $350, $400, $450, $500. So we're getting ready to start. Now that we're close to the event, we're going to start scaling up the prices. So if you're on live right now and you do not own your ticket, don't wait. If you're watching the recording, the price may have already increased, but even if it increased to $150, then grab it before it increases to $200. You got to get these tickets quick, lock them up, general admission. Over here, VIP admission. VIP admission is currently $200 per person, okay? This gives you general admission, and it gives you all of the recordings plus some special perks. So general admission just to attend. VIP admission gives you attendance and the recordings and some special perks. And then Super VIP gets you access, and I think we're almost sold out of this one. Super VIP gets you access to all of our private events and all of our private training, plus gives you the ability to be able to bring a camera person with you, get a media pass, all kinds of stuff to really get the best out of the event. The most popular one people are buying is this one. The VIP admission is the #1 top seller. It's $200, and because it gives you general admission and the recordings and the private event. So it's definitely the types. It explains all the types right here. So as you can see, VIP includes the event video recordings, private early red carpet entrance, and it gives you access to private VIP tech cafe. This is a private VIP area. Now you're networking with the people that are serious instead of just the thousands of people at the conference. So this can be powerful. And of course, Super VIP has all the extra perks. So what I would do is I'd lock up a ticket, either $100 if you're just planning to attend, or $200 if you want the recordings, the early entrance to get a good seat, and the VIP area. The event's going to be at the Venetian Resort and Casino, okay? And we've negotiated killer room block rates of only $139 per night at the Venetian. And look at these rooms. They're suites. So you're going to be staying in a suite where you have a whole bedroom up here, and then you have a whole other like living room area overlooking Las Vegas. This place is amazing, you guys. The Venetian is truly amazing. So all you got to do is you got to log into your log in. I'll kind of get in here in a second. Log into your virtual office and be able to do that. So I'll show you kind of how. When you log into your virtual office, you go to your Tecademics virtual office and log in, you're going to see like you're going to be able to kind of come in and log in and be able to get access to your stuff. So let's look at this really quick. Let this page load really quick. I'm on slower internet. So when you log in, you're going to see a little section over here called My Products. Okay, log in directly following this webinar, or right now if you can. Log into My Products. I'm going to walk you through a few things here. Okay. Number 1, November 2016 Tecademics Conference. These tickets are about to go up, so make sure you go in here and figure out which ticket you want. Lock up your spot, you guys. There's going to be, thousands of people there. This is going to be the conference of the year. This is a must attend. And I'm about to break down how Shopify is going to play a role. You guys are going to love this. You guys are going to freak out, especially if you're getting ready to do an e-commerce store. But even if you just come for $100, that's fine, or $200. Okay. Then remember, knowledge is going to be key. Remember how we focused on the things that you're going to need to know. The things that you're going to need to know when it really goes up more than anything is figuring out this knowledge, this confidence, this strategy, setting up a Shopify store. You guys, so here's the cool thing. At the conference, we're covering all of this. We are going to give you we're going to give you some knowledge. It's going to give you some confidence. We're going to help you get a set up with a Shopify store. We've arranged a private deal with Shopify. So you're going to be setting up a brand new store at this event from scratch. Even if you already have one, you're going to be setting up a new store from scratch using our system, which we have to be able to help ensure that our members get sales. Okay. So this is the key. And then we're also going to show you how to be able to get the right selling products for Christmas, for the holidays. And then we're going to show you a Facebook ad strategy to be able to run ads to those products. It is a crazy, awesome experience that we're doing. So that's going to be all that's at this conference. Now, I wanted to let you know that we have these 3 paid products available. I want to let you know what they are, and I want to let you know why they are valuable. Okay, the first one, the Entrepreneur Club. The Entrepreneur Club right here have for your library, and I'm going to explain why. Get ready, because you didn't even know this was coming. I went and toured Shopify headquarters just last week, and we are in the process of editing and releasing the Shopify headquarters Tuesday at 2 p.m. You guys, we're doing an entire, at Shopify in Canada, we're doing an entire session all about e-commerce. So make sure that you are a member of the Entrepreneur Club. Here's what you're going to get. Every single week, we are rolling out episodes after episodes, just tons and tons and tons of stuff, lots and lots of value. Episodes after episodes. This episode right here, I'm in San Diego interviewing a multimillionaire. This episode right here, we're interviewing Amanda Blanks on all of her Instagram marketing strategies, and Luke McGuire on all of his viral video strategies and how he was able to crush out millions of dollars in product launches. And this episode here, Onyx and Gall did over $10 million in around a 30 or 60 day time frame, and he brought some of his strategies and some of his takeaways for how he did that. The Entrepreneur Club is crazy high quality, you guys. It's an amazing thing. And not only are we doing an episode a week, so Entrepreneur Club is only $100 per month, which only is $25 per week. So it's a very, very affordable price. Not only that, but if you pick it up right now, if you grab Entrepreneur Club right now, then what you're able to do is you're able to actually access the Shopify episode. You're able to come in and access the Shopify episode that we're releasing without having to pay for that later for those that wait. So right now, if you join Entrepreneur Club, it's only $100 per month. You're getting $25 per week. You're getting these episodes. And we're about to do something crazy with the Entrepreneur Club. We're literally about to take the Entrepreneur Club, and instead of it being a weekly episode, we are now going to be releasing 5 pieces of content per week, because we believe that we can raise the price on this product because of every single person, every single member that's a buyer loves it. So when we have like literally no refunds and 100% customer happiness across the board from people that are just freaking out, loving the content, we're getting testimonials from people that are saying just from the Entrepreneur Club alone, how they've been able to apply strategies to their business and been able to increase their income significantly. Now we're going to start adding things like Shopify in there. We're going to start adding things like how to be able to get clients to pay you to set up their stores, how to get clients to pay you to run their Facebook ads, large amounts of money. So the Entrepreneur Club is going to be 5 pieces of content per week, where right now it's just 1 per week, and you can still get grandfathered in. So even later, if the price raises, you'll still be grandfathered in at only $100. So all you got to do is go now, and if you don't purchase it, this right here will take you to a sales page. So what you want to do is you want to log into your virtual office, go to the My Products section, purchase your event ticket, and purchase the Entrepreneur Club. That's $100 and $100, okay? Very affordable. You guys can get started right now, and you're in time for all of the Shopify stuff, and you're in time to lock everything up. So that's a no-brainer. But I also want to show you this. This is what a lot of people don't really know about. Impact. A lot of people don't know about this product called Impact. The Impact series is so powerful, the testimonials we're getting from this is off the hook. Now, this product runs a little bit higher, so this is only for people who are in a financial place to be able to afford this. But if you can afford this, what we have is we have what's called Impact Series 1 Series 2, Series 3, Series 4. What I'm doing is I'm spending 8 hours at a time going through and doing full-blown training to a live audience and I'm putting up all the recordings in here where literally we show all of these different strategies, massive list building strategies, exactly what I'm doing with the autoresponders, Facebook advertising. I mean, this is crazy amounts of value. Over an hour and a half just in this module alone, live in person, teaching my exact strategies that I'm using to just crush and smash Facebook ads. You guys, listen, when you learn these strategies and you master Facebook ads, some of our members are doing tens of thousands of dollars in revenues per month because of Facebook. We go into print on demand, showing you all these different t-shirts that are selling and what's working and everything. We go into e-commerce and showing you all about deep diving and how to be able to set up your e-commerce sites. We go into working with outsourcers and how to be able to build a team and everything. We go into social media marketing, how to be able to build up all your big profiles. We've got so much stuff going on, and this is just series 1. When you pay, it's a one-time fee, and you get grandfathered into all the series. And then eventually we'll probably sell them off as an individual. Like we'll sell basically series 1 individually, series 2 individually. But right now we're doing all of this. You get grandfathered into everything right now for Impact for $2,000. The price is only $2,000. It's a one-time fee. And all you got to do is go right here to be able to purchase it and access it. And some of you might be thinking, well, I have $2,000, but $2,000 is a lot of money. Well, listen, when you master these skills, you learn how to create money. You learn how to create wealth. That's the big thing. A lot of people ask me all the time, Chris, how do you make this kind of money? I tell them, go get an Impact. Go get in my Impact series. I go in detail there to provide tons of resources. That's what you want to do. And then we have the final product here, our master's experience. This is what we call Tech Week. What we're doing is we're spending an entire week, 4 or 5 times a year, and you get to attend for an entire year. We go 1 week at a time. Now it's the next step, where you actually get 5 days of classroom-style experience with a practitioner in the front of the room who's going to be deep diving into all of these topics using what we call skill sprints. So the teacher's going to teach in 11-minute increments and then give you a 1-minute quiz. And then they're going to teach for 11 minutes and give you a 1-minute quiz. And what happens is you retain all the information. No more fire hydrant, no more confusion, no more feeling of overwhelmed. We solve all of that. So literally, the Masters is good for 2 people for an entire year. It is a year-long product, good for 2 people. The cost is $10,000. You get to come to a live experience 5 days at a time, and you get to do that 4 to 5 times a year. You get 120 hours of in-class experience. That is just a no-brainer. Now, obviously, some people can afford it. Some people are in a slightly different situation. But what I want you to do is I want you to consider all these. Now, what you want to do is you want to get all of it. If you get all of it, you are an elite member with us. We have huge perks and incentives. But if you cannot do the $10,000, then at least do the $2,000 Impact, the $100 a month tech, and the $100 per month ticket. Or sorry, the $100 tickets, just $100 or $200 tickets, whatever price you want to buy there. Again, $2,000, $100 a month, and then tickets for like $100 or $200. If you cannot afford the $2,000, then your absolute minimum that you've got to do right now, you've just got to do this, is you've got to pick up tech because we're getting ready to get into our Shopify series in e-commerce. You've got to pick up tech for $100 a month. If you don't like it, you can cancel next month. It's huge value, so you're going to love it. Everybody loves it. So pick up tech and pick up your conference tickets. At the absolute minimum, you got to do this. But if you can do Impact and Masters, pick those up as well. Look, people love our training. We go off. If you guys enjoyed this is just free. If you this is just free for members right here. Imagine how amazing and transformational this is for your life. So what's your call to action? Your call to action is to go in, log into your virtual office, go to the My Product section, and purchase your conference tickets, lock up your spot, and then purchase your Entrepreneur Club access. At least those 2, and if you can do the other ones, do the other ones. As soon as you have, here's what I want you to do. I want you to go on Facebook, and I want you to talk about, how powerful that this free event was. Okay, and what you can do is you can tag Tecademics. We have a fan page. You can tag Tecademics as a fan page. It looks like this. You'll see it's got this logo here, Tecademics Corporate. Make sure you're tagging at Tecademics, the right one. Tecademics Corporate right here. You can tag our fan page, and if you want, you can even tag me. And if you know who John is on Facebook, you can tag John since he was a guest speaker. What I want to do is I want to read your tags. So as soon as you guys purchase the Entrepreneur Club and your conference tickets, go on Facebook and make a post and tag us in it, okay? And go here to the Tecademics corporate page and leave us a review. Leave us if you thought this was worthy of 5 stars, leave us a 5-star review. Just go click the reviews button and you'll see, look at all these people that are in here leaving reviews. Look, 5-star reviews, 5-star reviews, 101 5-star reviews. We have a 4-star and a 3-star, but look at that, 101 5-star reviews. Come on in here and share, all these reviews. You can come in here and leave a testimonial. So again, go on Facebook. Your course of action is to log in your virtual office, purchase your conference ticket, purchase tech, and then go on Facebook and make a post and tag me or tag Tecademics or leave a rating. You guys, let us know that you're excited about this. If we don't hear from you, then we don't know that this is what you want more of. But if we hear from you and you love this, then we'll just keep giving you more. We'll just keep coming out and we'll keep giving you more, okay? So that's what's exciting about that. So with that being said, John, I think we've gone long enough. It's been nearly 2 hours. John, if you have any final words or any words of encouragement for people, rather than getting a bunch of Q&A since it's almost been 2 hours, rather than Q&A, why don't you jump out and kind of leave them. Here's what we'll do, John. Before you jump out, here's what I'll say. At the 3-day conference in Las Vegas, day 1 is going to be all about building a massive email list. You heard how John built a 100,000 person email list. That is incredible. We're going to show you how to build a massive email list so you don't always have to pay advertising dollars to make money. Okay. Day number 2, we're going to teach you Facebook ads. It's going to be an entire day dedicated to Facebook advertising. You're going to learn the best of the best secrets. You guys are going to fall in love with Facebook ads. You're going to realize it's not very risky and it doesn't take that much money. You're going to see on a 90-foot screen, very, very visible, exactly how to place Facebook ads. And then on day 3, we have the Shopify team working in conjunction with us. Shopify corporate working alongside Tecademics. We've got some of their executive team on video. It's going to be awesome. We are going to roll out a never released before deal with Shopify. So every single person that's there in attendance, you're going to be able to set up a brand new store under a brand new program. Even if you already have one now, you're going to be able to set up a brand new store under a brand new program that has accountability. It actually has accountability to ensure that we're able to help you get your sales. It's something that nobody's ever done before. Put together an e-commerce accountability program that makes sure that you actually get out there and create some results. We have new tracking in place. We have new results in place. We have new training in place. We have a way to feed you training directly to your Shopify store. We're going to release something that has never been done before in the entire industry to everybody that is live at that event, and that is day 3, an entire day dedicated to Shopify and e-commerce. So you guys, you've got to be there. The event is going to be unbelievable. If you liked this training, this was just a sample of 3 full days of packed training, plus a community of like-minded members that you can network with. So I look forward to seeing you there. I look forward to reading your posts on Facebook. John, I'm going to turn it over to you for some final words as we wrap up the webinar. Feel free to share any words of inspiration or anything that you want to be able to motivate and be able to take action.
All right. Yeah, absolutely. I'm really looking forward to that. Right now, perfect time to take action and start your Shopify store if you don't already have one. And if you have one, grow it right like crazy in this season. No matter what you're selling, people are buying a lot of it up until Christmas. And definitely, if you really like this training, go into to buy the tech and the impact and masters if you can, or come to the event because it's gonna be amazing. To that, the strategies that you put in place and how to help people to keep them accountable, because that's also something that why people are not succeeding with Shopify. They're not held accountable, so they're not taking enough action, or they might not take the right action. But I'm really looking forward to this new training. So I hope you'll be there too. Yeah, it's exciting.
Awesome. Okay, well, with that being said, John, why don't we just wrap up? John will be there if you guys want to meet John in person, if you want to meet me in person, and if other 6- and 7-figure to be able to help you build your business in Vegas. So with that being said, I look forward to reading your posts on Facebook. Thanks, John, for coming out. We always appreciate your support. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end the webinar. So tag us on Facebook, tag Tecademics. You can tag me. We look forward to reading your posts and your testimonials. Take care.